guys? Fantastic Mr. S here again, and you're watching Dangerously Rockin' Reviews! Okay, you guys are in for a real treat today, because today I'm going to discuss one of my 4 favorite bands, AC/DC.
Hey bud, what's shaking?
RJ Bandsma? Hey RJ, what's happening, dude?
Not much, Scott. Why do you have that poster of the hardcore kid behind you?
What poster? There's no poster behind me. Maybe that Coca-Cola clock that isn't working, but, there's no poster, dude.
Then why is it wearing sunglasses and a leather jacket?
Good one, dude. Now, can I get back to my review, please?
Oh, nice. What song are you reviewing this time?
It's an AC/DC song. It's called Back in Black.
OMG. Dude, I love AC/DC. Can I review it with you?
Okay, I guess so.
Alright, let's do this. Cue the theme music.
But I don't have any theme. I stand corrected. Before we get into the song, let's talk a bit about its backstory. After their previous lead singer, Bon Scott, died from an overconsumption of alcohol, AC/DC decided to carry on with a new frontman. And who did they get to bring the band to the next level? None other than Brian Johnson.
Now I do like this song. I've seen it used plenty of times in Top Gear. Hell, Brian Johnson guest starred on that show 3 times since 2009 driving the recently priced car. You should see his car. Even his everyday car is older than him.
Oh yeah, Top Gear. That's that show you keep telling me you like, right?
That's the one, the same one that's being revamped in 2016.
Gotcha. Now, their songs are a little hard to talk about because they usually follow the same structure, at least since the Brian Johnson era. Awesome guitar riffs, Brian Johnson's badass vocals, Angus Young laying down a guitar solo. I think you guys know where it goes from there.
And not to mention Malcolm Young's rhythm.
And Malcolm's rhythm, thank you RJ.
My favorite parts are both Brian Johnson on vocals and Bill Rudd on drums. Are you ready for this piece of trivia? Back in Black is also used as the theme song for History's Pawn Stars.
Big deal. I've heard it used in the movies Iron Man and Megamind, as well as a commercial for my hometown classic rock radio station.
Let's not forget those commercials to promote Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but I can't understand why they would use it in a Call of Duty game. Not my style.
I don't know, dude. Maybe they mistook it for a Duke Nukem game. But getting back on topic here, I totally agree with you. Brian Johnson's performance is one of the best things about this song. He's got the enthusiasm, the pizzazz, the grittiness, everything. That's what got me into AC/DC as a kid. But nowadays, it's the guitars that hold my interest for the most part. Especially that opening riff. Arguably the most famous riff in AC/DC's repertoire. I mean, how could you not think of that riff when you think of AC/DC?
Probably when you're making out with a hot babe. Plus, isn't that what a US muscle car would sound like if it was a song?
Well, what if she was thinking of that song in that moment?
I don't know. I've never been inside a woman's mind. Anyways, do you know it's time to let this song loose?
Let loose? We've only just begun, man!
Now we come to the second verse of the song. And to me, it's not as good as the first part, but it does come close.
I don't know, I think they're equally good. Besides, isn't verse 1 supposed to be better than verse 2 in this case? Look, I don't judge songs based on that. But what I can tell you is this. The music totally blows the lyrics out of the water. Big time.
I see that, but with some songs, I don't know. I guess it's just how they were to hear.
Well, more often than not, that's the case with AC/DC. But that's what makes them unique.
But then we get to the third verse of the song. which is also the best part of the song. Not to mention the turning point of it as well.
It's actually more of a bridge than a verse, RJ. But yeah, this bridge has some good build-up going on. Again, aided by that guitar gallop. Which does call that Toys in the Attic riff to mind.
Really? Speaking of which, we've come to the fourth chorus that mentions the title of the song to the 3 times, which can be a bit annoying while still being within the rhythm of the song.
Well, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, a lot of songs' choruses do that. Hell, Aerosmith sang Walk This Way like about 8 times in its choruses, and it still sounds awesome. It's called keeping it simple. And I'd much rather hear a chorus do that than try to stuff too many lyrics in it for the sake of sounding romantic.
Then we come to the last chorus and the end of Back in Black. What do I think of it? I think it's...
Now we're talking! But it ain't just out of sight, dude. Back in Black is a testament to AC/DC's gigantic legacy. Sure, it's not one of the best songs ever written, but it's still fantastic nonetheless. It's too bad that Bon Scott didn't live to enjoy their success, but I think they would have been better off with Brian at the helm than with him. And what makes this song stand out in its back catalog is that it truly feels like AC/DC has risen from the ashes of something. Even if that pile of ashes was very small. I give this a, what the hell. Epic win. Epic win! What do you give it, RJ?
I give this song a win.
Win!
It's a great song, but some parts of it aren't so great, but just good. Also, be sure to watch out for my own review series, Top Gear R Factor, where me and my co-host Ricky review cars. Thanks for having me on the show, Mr. S, but I'm not done. Next time, I dare you to review a song from one of my favorite animes.
What song would that be?
Well, it's Dogfight by Move, known for being the theme to Initial D, 4th Stage.
Okay then, I'll keep that in mind. I'm the fantastic Mr. S.
And I'm RJ Bansma.
And you're watching
Dangerously Rock Reviews!
About that clock.